Hey guys, hello everyone. This is part 2 of me playing against Stockfish, and basically by this point I already figured that I'm not going to win this game probably, but I'm trying to hold on, let's say. So today you'll also have the chance to see Mr. Ice here in action. Okay, he just seen another dog, got a bit pissed. Okay, that was a bit funny. So let's see what we're going to do. First of all, my opponent's last move was my opponent's kind of funny to say, but the engine's last move was pawn to a5. He's trying to restrict my movements on the queen side. I must say I was very surprised by this move because he is allowing me to challenge the e file, which actually on the previous move he could have played the move rook to e8 and not allow me to play this. So I think I should seize the chance to play that move. Yeah, I must admit I'm not really sure what is going to be my next move, but in itself the fact that he was not able to seize the only open file, I kind of feel like it is some sort of achievement for me. He plays a very interesting move, knight e6. So he's trying to fight against my strong blockade on the d4 square. I don't see any too much of good options other than taking on e6. So let's do this. So as I mentioned on the previous video, I do believe that black has some advantage in this endgame. His king is slightly more centralized. He has less of pawn weaknesses. But I think with best play, white should be able to hold a draw. It's really not an easy task, because if there is one thing the engine is doing very well, is keeping you very alerted, because he is constantly setting up some little traps which are sometimes very difficult for a human player to spot. So one of my problems is that I cannot reach with my king too far away, because I need to constantly protect my h2 pawn. Oh, be quiet, Ice. When he sees other dogs, he's becoming a bit uneasy. That's why you see him so excited. So I will just wait for the other dog to go away. Let's play c3 in the meanwhile. I think I have to stabilize my pawn structure a bit. g5. Yeah, so as you can see, the computer has a lot of patience. He is improving his position before doing anything, which is actually a very kind of human behavior. Usually very experienced grandmasters, before going for any final operations, they always tend to first of all improve their position till the end. Let me bring my king slightly closer to the action. e5 very quickly. Yeah, this is sensible. Now my king is actually doing no good on e1. I feel like activating it from a1 and a4. Does this make sense? Let's try rook a1. Yeah, b6, and now rook a4. So yeah, king f5. I'm wondering if the engine actually has any concrete plan here. So he wants perhaps at some point to push his central pawn. But now I might be able to create some counterplay with this b4 move. The problem is that he's not forced to take. He will play the rook to h4 and pin me. Very, very nifty play by him. Let's do king g3. I want to see how he reacts to such a move. Rook h6. A lot of patience. A lot of patience. It's becoming difficult for me to even make moves. I think the only thing I can do is just kind of stand in place, play maybe rook g4. Yeah, b5. I actually forgot about that move. Yeah, now I cannot even go back on a4. Yes, I admit it, I forgot about that move. And now I might be even in more troubles than I was before. I think the only legal moves I'm left to play are king moves. But if I play king g2, he might go rook h4 and I will be forced to exchange rooks. And I think that if we exchange rooks, I'm for sure going to lose. Probably my last move was quite a critical mistake. My rook is now completely tied down. Okay, don't see too much other good options than king g2. Yeah, e4. So finally he's breaking in the center. He's kind of using the fact that I cannot capture it. I feel like h3 is forced just to protect my rook. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to blunder very heavily at this point. I missed the very simple fact that I cannot take back because my h3 pawn is hanging. So you see that in a bad position, the players have the tendency to blunder. Yeah, I'm going to lose this game for sure. I think I will resign at this point. Even though I think at this point I was already in a bad shape. Probably I should have played h3 first. I'm kind of wondering if that would change the game too much. Yeah, rook h4. That was exactly what I was afraid of. That now he can exchange rooks, and because his pawns in the center are so much more advanced than mine. If I, for example, but let's just for the illustration of learning, I will take on h4. Once again, I know it's going to lose, and now if I take on h4, he will probably play king f4, blocking my king. Probably, and yeah, and I will have a pass pawn on the h file, but yeah, exactly, king f4, and now my king is caged, and the e pawn will just advance into a victory. So probably going to resign at this point. So I didn't manage to beat the very strong engine. I was outsmarted by him. But anyways, hope you learned something. Hope you enjoyed watching, and hope to also liked my little dog Eyes, who is very suspicious of other dogs. See you guys.